Hey, Belle, thank you so much for coming in today. We're so glad to have you.
Yes, thank you so much for bringing me in. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, well, we're really excited to have you. Okay, so just jumping right in, as a lot of people might know, you're our current Miss Oak Mountains teen. So could you tell us a little bit about how you first got into pageants?
Absolutely. So, my mom actually competed in Miss Shelby County and she won that, and she competed in Miss Alabama back in her prime. So, it was kind of always written for me to go into pageants at some point. So yeah, I kind of entered just for fun. I just wanted to see what it was like. The first pageant I ever did was actually Miss Hoover's teen, and that was
Mm.
4 years ago.
Oh,
Wow.
This past August. Yeah, so it was really exciting. I went in completely novice, had no idea what I was doing,
Yeah.
but I went in and I had so much fun and I learned a lot. And then I went in and I won Miss Shelby County's teen and a couple other local titles, and now I'm Miss Oak Mountains teen, the first Miss Oak Mountains teen. And yeah, I mean, I kind of just started. That's where it all happened. You just gotta jump right in and see where it leads you. And I'm so grateful that I get to represent this community and this school at the state pageant this year. So it's really exciting. But yeah, I really just entered it, and I'm so grateful that my mom put me in there because I really do love this organization and all that it stands for.
yeah, that's awesome.
That's amazing. Could you kind of take us through the steps of what ultimately led you to becoming the first Miss Oak Mountains teen?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I say it all happens in God's timing. And it just so happened that my past director from last year was like, "Hey, I'm starting this new prelim. I would love for you to be in it. Obviously, can't promise you a win or anything, but if you want to come and just kind of be there to support, we'd love that." And I was like, "Absolutely, why not?" And I was like, it's just so perfect that it was right here on my home turf. And yeah, I got here, I competed, and I had so much fun that day. And to be crowned the first it's really exciting. It's a lot of eyes on you.
For
But
sure.
again, I'm so grateful for this opportunity, and I love this community and all that it does for me. And now I get to give back in that same way. So
Yeah, that's awesome. So now you get to go compete in Miss Alabama's team,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's super exciting. And then also part of that, your talent is like baton twirling, right? And then you're also on the Mountain Majorette. So could you tell us a little bit about like kind of how you started that and all that?
Absolutely. So when I first started competing in the Miss Alabama's teen system, I did twirl for my talent. And I really loved it, but it was a little stressful, as you can imagine, being on the stage and having some things that I can't really control.
Yeah.
So now I actually sing for my talent, which is
Okay,
really
cool.
helpful because, I'm in the show choir, so I get some stage practice singing too. But yeah, baton has been such a huge part of my life. I've been twirling since the third grade.
Oh, wow.
And I love being on the Oak Mountain Majorette team. I'm a 2-year co-captain for our team, and it's so wonderful being surrounded by sweet, talented girls all the time and who push me to be better. And yeah, it's a real blessing being able to twirl alongside my best friends for sure.
That's awesome. Yeah.
That's amazing. I also know you are very involved in charity work, specifically the Twirl Away ALS Association. Could you tell us a little bit about what it was like to start that organization, kind of just from the ground up, and just what it means to you?
Absolutely. So, part of being in the Miss Alabama organization, every girl has to have a community service initiative. And what that is, it's something that they see in the community or something that has happened to them personally that they're really passionate about and that they want to see grow and see change in our world and in our state. And that's exactly what Twirl Away ALS is for me. I started it in honor of my cousin, Margie Block, who's been diagnosed with ALS for over 15 years. And although the average life expectancy after diagnosis is only 3 to 5 years. So she is an inspiration to me and my entire family and is the driving force behind Twirl Away ALS. And what exactly it is it's my way to fundraise and advocate for ALS patients, research, and their families.
That's
And
so
so I put
cool.
on baton
That's
competitions. I do multiple fundraisers. I help with the Walk to Defeat ALS that's in Homewood Park each year. And my most recent event I had was my Christmas bazaar that was held at the Indian Springs Town Hall. And
Yes.
from that, I raised $3,000
Wow.
from just that one day. Yeah. And so total, I've been able to donate $10,000 to the ALS Association through my years of
That's
competing.
amazing.
Yeah. And so this organization really, it gives you a platform of something that you're passionate about. And Twirl Away
Yeah.
ALS combines my love for baton twirling and my mission, which is to put a stop to ALS.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. That's so cool that you get to combine like two things that you're passionate about and
Absolutely.
like share both of those things with people. That's super cool. Yeah. So what's kind of like one of your favorite memories from either pageants or like service work with Railway ALS, or like what's just kind of your favorite memory in that whole
Yeah.
world?
I would say one of my favorite, most memorable memories was At one of my Twirlaway ALS baton camps that I had here, my cousin Margie actually got to come to the camp, and she is wheelchair bound, so it was a little bit of a struggle for her to get here, but for her to be here and to see really the work that I was doing and that it's all in honor of her was super special. I actually remember when I was introducing her to the 20 girls that were there to learn baton that day, I started tearing up because I realized like this is more than just me. This is for her.
Yeah.
And to let those girls know that they are really making a difference in the lives of people like Margie was really emotional, but it's true, you know? I mean, like
Yeah.
the
Absolutely.
community service, it's for the community. And I want to see our state and our country have no more patients diagnosed with ALS like Margie.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is so insanely cool. Just all the work you're doing is amazing and how passionate you are about it. And just that you get to combine the things you love is so, so cool. And I know earlier you mentioned that you were in the Oak Mountain Show Choir, and you actually have a lead role in the Oak Mountain Musical Show this year. Very, very cool. Could you kind of take us through like what it's like to be able to perform that as y'all are moving into competition season?
Absolutely. So it's really exciting. I love show choir. I've been doing show choir since the 7th grade, and actually took a year off my freshman year just to get back into the high school flow and everything. But it has been an absolute blessing being able to be a muse for the last 3 years and to lead them. Being a dance captain has been nothing short of incredible. As for this year's competition show, it's Wicked Little Thing, so it's very like Wicked kind of monster
That's so
kind of vibe, but it's really exciting. It's so much fun to perform, and with the lead role you're talking about. It's really exciting. It really made me expand my acting skills and my character building.
For sure.
But it's really exciting, and what I love most about it is that I'm never by myself on the stage. Like, I'm
Yeah.
always surrounded by my girls. It's always with the muses, and that's what it's about. It's about the group as a whole, and they help. They are just as bought in as I am, and it's really exciting to see the finished product. We're in the midst of our show choir competition season, so we've already had a very successful competition at Homewood this past weekend, and we're gonna finish out strong this season. I already know, but yeah, it's really exciting being in show choir. It's so much fun. I absolutely love it.
Absolutely. That is so cool. And how did y'all's homework competition go?
It was great. Muses swept. We got best choreo,
Yes.
best vocals, best set design, and we got grand champs. And then singers also got best
Exciting.
choreo and grand champs for their division. So it was really, really exciting. And it's always so much fun. Like, yes, performing, but also like I'm a show choir junkie. Like I will sit there and watch all these groups perform. But no, it's really fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. And you were telling us before you started, you'll actually have like back-to-back competitions this year. So y'all are super busy. Is there anything that you're just like super excited for?
I'm personally so excited to travel to Mississippi. We're going there for a comp this year, and I have never gotten to, well, that's not true. We went to Show Choir Nationals the past 2 years, but I'm really excited to travel there. I've never competed in Mississippi before, so it's going to be really interesting seeing how people a little more down south compete.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really excited for that for sure.
Yeah, that'll be super cool. And then kind of finally, what advice would you give to somebody who's wanting to get more involved in their community and like wanting to create some positive change, like kind of like you've done?
I'd say my advice is to just start. There's never a right time. There's never a perfect time. You just have to get the ball rolling, and you're going to hit some bumps along the way, but if you just start and you stick with it and you stay consistent, it will build something that you could bigger than you could ever imagine it. And that's what Twirlaway ALS was for me. I had to start it because I had to for competing, but now it's become a passion of mine, and I'm going to continue it whether I have the shiny hat on or not. This is something that I can do for the rest of my life. So for someone who's trying to get involved with community service or just get involved in their community, period, just start. Just get involved, meet your people, make connections, and have a great outlook on it, because these people in your community, the people you surround yourself with, can really make the biggest difference in your life.
Yeah, that's really great advice. Well, thank you so much for coming in today. I know we
Yes,
had
thank you
a
so
great
much.
time. And yeah, thank you so much.
Thank y'all. This is so awesome.
Yes.